me here. I hope to give you a lot of good information on the library and a lot of the information that can help you through your years here. With Dr. Ellis, I hope that I can help you to get out of school just as fast as you can and get you the information that you can. Like you said, I am the graduate library. I think I am one of the best librarians on Howard, but I think you'll find all of our librarians feel the same way. We try our best to make sure that we get you the information as fast as we can. Okay. Let me see if I can get this going. Like she said, I am Tommy Waters. This is how you reach me. Anytime that you run into a problem, we're going to our new system and a new website. The one I'm going to show you today will change when school starts. But just in case you want to go in there and look at some things, that's what it looks like now. And like I said, you can always ask me and I can always help to guide you through. This is my telephone number. You need to reach me. It's 202-806-1561. That's the one on campus. Or you can just email me. That's usually the fastest way. If you email me, I always check my email. Some of the things I'm going to go over is how to use the online catalog, which is called Bison Search. I'm going to say where to find our research guides, how to log into the databases. I'm going to look at some of the databases, Wiley, Statista, and Sage, and our online textbooks. We belong to a consortium. And so you have access to a lot of information. These are all of the schools that we are connected to, as you can see. I'm not going to read them all, but just to let you know that there's a lot of information. And that's why I say it's always better to come to me. If you ever get stuck with information, I have access with all these universities. I can talk with a librarian at these universities or at universities throughout the United States. And I can pretty much get you the information that you need. To get to Howard's homepage, to get to the library's homepage, you can use the link right here. Or you can go to Howard's homepage, click on up at the top where it says academics. You'll scroll down to where it says library, click on library, and it'll take you to our homepage. This is our homepage right now, and this is the search box. Our search box will change. It'll be a whole lot bigger once you see the new website. And this is what we call Bison Search in our online catalog. I'm going to do is a search. Let's say I do a search on statistics. This is the information that will pop up. We have a thing that we always ask students to sign in. Because what happens is if you find something that you like, you can save this information. Let's say, hey, I found some good information right here and I want to keep it. I click in the box, but I get a telephone call and something happens. If you're not signed in, it's automatically gone. So I always tell students, just go ahead and sign in. It's going to ask you for your network ID. This is your Howard email and your password. It's right here. Okay. Here in Bison Search, you can personalize your search. You can say, hey, I'm only looking for political science information. I'm helping to narrow down my search. So you can personalize your information. come here to pick whatever information that you're looking for, and this is to help you to narrow down your information. On your left-hand side, and you'll notice this with our databases, you want to narrow down whatever you're looking for, come over here to narrow it down. Whether you say, I'm looking for books, I'm looking for other dissertations, I'm looking for newspapers, or I'm looking for other resources, books. Remember, this is connected to all the other libraries through DC, Virginia. So it's a lot of information. This is where a lot of students get stuck. Here, you have different, once you click on an item, you can save something to RefWorks, and I'll be talking about RefWorks a little later on. I'm going to have a workshop on that. You want to print, cite, email the information, save the information. You'll see a little thumbtack up here. You can save that information. Once you click on the item that you want, this tells you right here where you see Sage, this is where you can find the information. If you want to cite the information, just click on here. If you want to choose how you want to cite the information, you want MLA style, you want APA style, Chicago, whatever style you want, you click on it, it'll pop up here. Also, you see little symbols that'll pop up on next to items. This one means find the source citing this information. And the other one is find sources cited in this information. That's all that little arrow means. Because I get a lot of calls about the little symbols. Okay. That's all it means. Research guides. As librarians, we put a lot of guides together to help you. We do it on different major subjects. This is where you would find the research guides. So on the library's homepage, you click on it. You click to all the guides right here. And you come down in alphabetical order and you'll find the guides. We use the guides to help you. You know, we find information that we think that you would like on a particular subject. We gather that information to help you to get to the information as fast as possible. So that's what the research guides are. To get to our databases, once again, it's on the library's homepage. You'll see something that says databases on it. And this is the A through Z list. This covers all our databases. I'm going to talk about Wiley. What I'm doing is I'm picking out a couple of databases that are not really used. I know a lot of students use JSTOR, your big names, your EBSCOhost, and your ProQuest, but not a lot of people use a lot of the little databases. And they also have good information, such as Wiley database. Here you can find some good information. It has 1,600 journals in it, 250 reference works, and 22,000 online books. So it's a good database to use. Here, if you want to find a particular chapter, or if you want to refine your search, you can refine your search. The same way as I catalog, everything is set up the same way. If you want to narrow down your search, always look on the left-hand side. Statista. Statista deals with anything dealing with data. So if you're looking for anything with statistics in it, you can come here to find that information. This is another little database that a lot of people don't know about. So let's say I want to find something on police shootings, and I'm doing my research paper on the topic. I can just put it in, find which one that I want. If I say, hey, I'm looking for the rate of fatal police shootings by ethnicity in the United States, excuse me, in 2015 to 2020, you can find that information. Here, if you need to narrow down your search, you say, hey, I'm just looking for statistics. This gives a little forecasting, infographics, dealing more with business. But like I said, you're just looking for statistics. This is the database for you. Here, it gives me the graph, the information that I want. I can hold this information and say, hey, this is some vital information. I can put a little star on it. If you want to send this information to yourself, you can. If you want to cite the information, okay. If you want to print it, if you want the PDF, or you can choose any of the different ones that you want to download this information, and you can put it into your paper. Okay. As you notice that this information is pretty recent, and it gives you all the sources that you need. Okay. If you need detailed information, or if you need more information about it, you can. Here with statistics, you can always call the author or call the particular company, and they will give you more information if you need it. Okay. Sage is another good little database that has a lot of good information in it. Here, once again, you get to choose which one. If you're in the health sciences, if you're in engineering, if you're in the biomedical sciences, or in the social sciences, all you have to just click on the box, or you can just click the search box up here, and it'll search everything. So you have your choice. The little thing about Sage, you'll see a little lock on it. That means that the information is accessible to you. If it's locked, that means that we don't have the full text of that information. Okay. Down here is you can get the PDF. A little key, this means that the same thing, that you have access to this information. Our online textbooks is something that we just worked out. We just worked that out just a couple of weeks ago through the consortium. Now we have open textbooks. It'll be on our website. So if you happen to, your professor says, hey, I want you to get this class, and these are the textbooks that I want you to use, you can come here. And all these textbooks, we call them e-textbooks because they're all online. Okay. You can just go through it. And we thought that this would help a lot of our students here because we know that textbooks cost a lot of money. And now that COVID is here, we think it's even better because now you can just use the textbooks online. Okay. This is what I looked
excuse
up.
me, Mr. Waters.
Yes.
Are these textbooks downloadable to, say, Google Play Books or to Kindle?
I haven't tried it yet because like I said, I just got it, so I haven't had a chance to really play with it. I know you can download pages to it, and I know you can look at it online. But I don't know if you can, like I said, download it. But that's just something I have to kind of look at it, and I'll be able to tell you sometime next week when I know we were supposed to meet again sometime next week, and I'll probably be able to tell you more information then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. RefWorks It's something once I'll be talking about next week. This is a good way to keep all your citations in one place. To get to RefWorks, you can just click on the link at howard.edu, then you can click research. You can come to Howard's our library page, and you'll see something that says research tools. You will just scroll down, and then you can find RefWorks here. We have a legacy RefWorks, but it's going away. By the end of next year, I will be getting rid of the legacy RefWorks, and we will only using the new RefWorks. Like I said, I'll be talking about more RefWorks come next week. Here, you can sign in to create your account. I'm asking all of you to go ahead and, if you can, to create your account. And when we go over next week, you already have an account, and it will make it a whole lot easier, because it takes time to get the account. Once you have your account, it's just like an email. You always have access to it. Wherever you are, you can always sign into it. And you can always pull down your information. Once you pull in, like I said, make sure you click on where it says the new RefWorks. This is what it looks like. This is where you will be dropping down information, and I'll be talking about this come all next week if you're interested in it. And this is where, like I said, how to drop your items into RefWorks. All your major databases have ways that you can drop all your information into RefWorks. Whether you're in EBSCOhost, you're in ProQuest, Sage, JSTOR, all your databases that have a way that you can just drop this information in there for you. Okay. I'm just going to use ProQuest as just a quick way to show you what it kind of looks like. I'm going to that site just to show you this is where ProQuest is as one of the databases. I'm going to look up something on organization diversity. I found something that I want. I found these two that I really like. I would come over here on the side. It's going to say save. I scroll down and I would click on where it says RefWorks. Click on RefWorks. It's going to ask you some more information. Do you want the whole citation information? Yes. And then you just click on continue. Going to ask you okay. And then it will drop everything into your library. So this is what it would look like once you have completed the information. Okay. I like RefWorks because it has a lot of tools that I can use, whether I want to pull information offline on the internet. It gives me wonderful tools. It has a tool called RefWorks. WritingSite. WritingSite allows you to, while you're writing your paper, to automatically drop your citations right into your paper as you're writing. I think it's excellent. And once again, I'll be showing that to you sometime next week. Okay. I'd like to say thank you. If you have any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer it.